I weep for the country Nigeria, even as a Nigerian. Nigeria is seriously bleeding now. Things are really going on in Nigeria that the security level in Nigeria is on a zero level, and the president is doing nothing about it. Rather, he's traveling from one country to the other. A country where children sent to school are being kidnapped right inside the school premises, and the security in charge of the school, they unalived him. A country where you are even scared to travel because you don't know if you'll be adopted, and why they adopt you. The bandits will ask for ransom. When your family member are yet to produce or provide a ransom, they unalived you. In most cases, they produce and they provide a ransom, yet they still unalived you. A country where even the brigadier general, they unalived him, and they showcased everything that went on there, and the president is saying nothing. Rather, he's going from one country to the other. That is Nigeria. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back again to the space. This is your getting out a little bit of everything. In case you are seeing my face for the very first time, please do not make it your last. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll always be the first to get notified each time I upload a video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by to come watch my videos. As a Nigerian, we weep for the country Nigeria because bandits are gradually taking over the country Nigeria. Few days ago, children sent to school were kidnapped right inside the school premises. Not like they've closed from school, they are walking home. They kidnapped them right inside the school premises, and the security in charge of the school, they unalived him. Even in church, people are so scared to now go to church in Nigeria because bandits now invade churches. Let's watch.
So this is no longer Chibok girls. This is Kebbi girls. Oh, now how to say, bring back our girls. Bring back our girls. In 2025, after more than 15 years of Chibok girls, another 25 girls has been kidnapped by the same terrorists. Anyway, let me explain. So a few days ago, bandits stormed a school in Kebbi State, girls' school. They abducted 25 girls. They unalived the principal and they left. Nothing happened. And guess what? Previous day before that adoption of those girls, see what happened. See the way they arrived, and the city, the community, they clapped for them. They hailed them. They came, enter school, pack girls, keep principal. And guess what? Nothing is done yet. Oh, did I say nothing is done yet? The governor of the state has visited the school, the community, giving them assurance that we are with you. We are doing everything possible to, in fact, listen to him.
The unfortunate thing has already happened. They have abducted our children. We have come, we have seen things by ourselves, and we see the parent that their children were being abducted. And we give them confidence, we give them our words that we'll do everything possible to ensure that their children are being rescued. And we also assure them that let them have confidence in us. And we'll make sure that the security agencies will do everything possible to do the needful.
So in just 72 hours, in this our country of particular concern, a general was ambushed, kidnapped, and unalived. The military denied. An APC member was kidnapped and unalived in Zamfara State. Nothing has been done. Terrorists targeted a community in Kwara State, killing many people. Nothing has been done. No state of emergency. Bandits entered the school, kidnapped 22 girls, and killing the principal. No state of emergency. But there was a state that the ex-governor and the current governor were having a problem. The president declared state of emergency, suspended the governor for 6 months. Anyway, as much as my heart bleeds, as much as tears want to roll out of my eyes, my dear Nigerians, we are finished. That's all.
These are people's children. These are people that woke up in the morning and prepared their kids to school, believing that they will come back in the afternoon. They give them lunch or dinner, whichever time they return back, they prepare food for them, only for you as a parent to hear that your child or your children has been kidnapped. Imagine somebody having 3 kids in that school, somebody having 4 kids in that school, somebody having 2 in that school, or a parent that have only 1 child in that school. Imagine. And even till now, the president is here to say something. I heard he's in South Africa, probably for the G20 summit, right? He's in South Africa. Why the country is in turmoil, like the country is bleeding. He's traveling from one country to the other. These are people that went to church. Church. These are people that went to church to serve God. Let's watch.
How many do you I appreciate you. I thank you.
Okay, àlàyé yìí ti wà ní live tẹ́lẹ̀, live ló wà ní gbogbo àwọn. As in one, go to church. Ṣé fóònù ẹ̀ lórí? Ṣé fóònù tàbí kámẹ́rà rẹ̀? Ó mọ̀ pé wọ́n pè ní pé gbogbo wà.
Now you wake up in the morning, getting your child prepared to school, and your child is not kidnapped right in the school premises or at the school premises. Even to go to church now, something very safe. Sending your children to school in Nigeria is not safe. Preparing to go to church in Nigeria is not safe. Where is safe? How will you tell me now that where you are staying is safe? There is no security. Imagine bandits coming on live, TikTok live, to say, oh, like, I don't understand. And the security of Nigeria is yet to locate their location. Why they are on live, TikTok live, like these people, they come live on TikTok, they do whatever, they flaunt the money they collected from the people they've adopted, they flaunt the money they collected. You needed to see how a Nigerian army or brigadier, how do they call it, was unalived by these bandits. Let's watch.
In this our country of particular concern, terrorists ambushed a general and his team. They kidnapped the general, unalived his boys, and did a video on how they unalived the general. But guess what? The Nigerian army released a statement stating that the general came back to base with his team. Then the terrorists had to do another documentary. They had everything recorded on how they carry out their operation. Wait, let me explain. On the 15th November 2025, Brigadier General Mohammed Oba, commander of the Nigerian Army 25 Task Force in Borno State, they were traveling and suddenly they were ambushed by terrorists. The terrorists attacked them and killed most of his men and kidnapped general. When that incident happened, the Nigerian army released a statement stating that General Mba returned to base safely. In fact, they say he returned to base on foot. The ISWAP terrorists that carried out that ambush now released a statement stating that the ambush attack was successful. In fact, they are the ones that captured General Mba. They now released a video of him. They even released a video on how they carry out the attack, on how they unalive General Mba, which I cannot put the video here because of how sensitive and how horrific that video is. If a brigadier general could be ambushed and unalive, you as a Nigerian citizen, what is your fate? The insecurity has gotten to the level where they will now kidnap, ambush a brigadier general, a general that is present. The terrorists should flee. They Now, remember when I used to condemn that issue of integrating repented Boko Haram into the army? This is what we are talking about. You will capture terrorists. Instead of paying them back with their own coin, you are integrating them into the force. Now, they will not sabotage that same force. Dear Nigerians, I don't know what to tell you, but we're in soup. Or will I say, we are finished.
That is somebody's father. That is somebody's son. That is somebody's husband, and that is somebody's brother. Imagine somebody like that, an army general. See what they did to him. Imagine, let alone civilian. That means everybody in Nigeria, they are waiting for their turn. Like, God, it's only God that will help us. Now that Donald Trump said he's coming to survive us or he's going to help us, like, we are waiting for him. Donald Trump, please, we are waiting for you. Then come and rescue us from this bandits. There's people that is unaliving Christians, whether you are a Christian or not a Christian, like the way they are unalive. Imagine children. Before we are crying for Chibok girls, release Chibok girls. Now this is another people, 25 kids. Nigeria is bleeding and our president is traveling from one country to the other. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye.